Rump there. What do you think I've done there? Truthfully.
I thought he was dead tight. I thought he was going to get it, if I'm honest.
I swear to God, I thought I won it by these 3 rounds. I bossed the fight.
So Tyson Fury says that he was robbed against Oleksandr Usyk. Says he thought he won that fight by 3 rounds. So before we get started, and obviously, you know, we're going to get into that discussion. I hope everyone is having a nice Christmas Eve. As always, remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. So Tyson Fury says that he was robbed against Oleksandr Usyk. Directly after the fight, said he won that fight by 3 rounds. In my opinion, was Tyson Fury robbed? To answer that question and get that out the way, no, I don't think he was. I think Tyson Fury is an exceptional fighter. Remember, before the Usyk fights, Tyson Fury was undefeated. He's been a professional for over a decade and hasn't tasted defeat. And I think he really probably thought that he was going to retire undefeated. He probably thought that he was never going to lose a fight in his career. So for Tyson Fury to lose to someone that, remember, Tyson Fury used to call Usyk a middleweight. Tyson Fury used to say that it's an easy fight. He basically had no interest in this fight. Usyk was a middleweight. It's not a difficult fight. He's going to bully him and he's going to beat him quite easily. So to lose to that guy on 2 occasions, you know, it's a massive ego hit. And I think it's just a natural thing, especially with Tyson Fury in this fight. What he was saying in the build-up was basically he couldn't spar correctly in the first fight. And there were issues, obviously, you know, the situation with his wife in the first fight. And there were issues leading into that fight. And I think this is things that, and I think this is something that, you know, professional boxers do, but I think competitive people, you know, do in general. You know, when you're trying to get confidence from anything, you will latch on to certain things. You will say things like, okay, well, you know, I didn't spar correctly. I'm going to spar correctly this time. I'm going to be better. You know, you'll look for ways to be more confident in that second fight. So I think 100% Tyson Fury thought that he was going to win this fight. And I do honestly think that he thought he was going to knock out Usyk. So when the score was read, you saw Tyson Fury's face. He was just in disbelief. And another thing as well, you have to remember, a lot of people wanted Tyson Fury to win this fight. And the general consensus before this fight, you know, especially on fight week, Turki Al-Sheikh said that he wanted Tyson Fury to win. The referee, I mean, look how high Tyson Fury's shorts were in that fight. So I think the general consensus was everyone wanted to see a trilogy, and there's more money in Tyson Fury than there is in Usyk. So I think everyone thought that if that fight was relatively close, it was going to go to Fury. So when the judges' scorecards came out, I mean, even I was a little bit shocked that it was a unanimous decision. But do I think it was a robbery? Absolutely not. I thought Usyk won that fight. I had it 7-5. But even though it was a close fight, I think you can have a close fight with a clear winner. It's quite similar to the last fight. I thought the last fight was maybe an 8-4, 7-5 with a knockdown as well. But Usyk really, you know, I feel like he really controlled that fight. He was always the first person to initiate the offense. Again, he got on that front foot early. He out-jabbed Tyson Fury. And he was going to the body from minute 1. And Usyk, like I said in my previous video, he stuck to his game plan. And he had a very consistent game plan. Whereas Tyson Fury, I felt like he had some good moments, but it wasn't very consistent. And he didn't really follow up on his good work. Even in rounds that Tyson Fury was doing well, Usyk, he's very clever. He tries to steal the last 30 seconds of a round. If you have a good round, Usyk makes sure that the next round he comes out, you know, 10 times harder. This guy's stamina is exceptional. And I don't even necessarily think that he, you know, I saw a lot of people saying it, you know, he gets better in the second half of the fight. It's not even just that. It's the fact that he sustains it. He really stays here. And at the end of the fight, he's here. Whereas Tyson Fury, you know, he may start here, you know, go here and then, you know, come back down again. And, you know, you saw Tyson Fury after 5-6 rounds. He was visibly getting tired in that ring. So congratulations to Oleksandr Usyk. Like I said, you know, I think he was the rightful winner. I'm not, you know, I was a little bit disappointed after the fight where Tyson Fury seems like he wasn't really giving Usyk his credit. Obviously mentioned in the press conference that he doesn't think Usyk was that good of a fighter. And it wasn't his most difficult fight. I would really like to see Tyson Fury reflect on that and really come out and say, you know what, Usyk is an exceptional fighter because, you know, Usyk really conducts himself with a lot of class. You know, very classy guy. And if you beat Tyson Fury on 2 occasions, if you beat Anthony Joshua twice, you've knocked out Daniel Dubois, look at his run at cruiserweight, beat the likes of, Michael Hunter, Huck, Bradis, top fighters that he's beat. He's an Olympic gold medalist, 23-0, undefeated. You really just have to give a guy his flowers at that point. And even just his fighting style. I mean, when I was watching that first round, the height discrepancy in that fight is unreal. So for the fact that he's able to, get on the inside and win the jab battle against Tyson Fury is just special. He's a special fighter. And, in my opinion, he's definitely an all-time great. I'm not sure I would go as to say, he would beat Muhammad Ali or things of that nature. I would have to, have more of a reflection on that. But I do think that this is an all-time great fighter. Seems like a great person as well. So, just wanted to make a quick video on those words of Tyson Fury. I, for one, do not think it was a robbery. I think Usyk was the rightful winner. I had a lot of friends that were picking Tyson Fury before the fight. And even after the fight, they weren't shouting robbery. Frank Warren, Tyson Fury's promoter, he wasn't shouting robbery. He was annoyed at the scorecards. He was annoyed that, all the scorecards were 8-4. He wasn't sitting there saying it was a robbery. It was terrible to give Usyk the decision. I think after that fight, everyone's quite sure and quite confident that Usyk was the rightful winner. So those are my thoughts. Obviously, as always, make sure to get in the comments below. Let me know what you think. And remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you all guys on the next one.